Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Bold in the beautiful next week spoilers, Steffy gets her way. Bold in the beautiful spoilers for next week find Steffy Forrester thrilled when her deceitful plan works during the week of February 3 to 7, 2025 on B&B. Check out the latest spoilers for the Bold in the beautiful spoilers puts Steffy Forrester on top when her plan to take back Forrester Creations falls nicely into place. Coming up next week, Daphne Rose works her charm on Carter Walton and seduces him. So far, it's unclear how far they go, but it's likely enough to send Hope Logan through the roof and ruin their relationship. She's already extremely skeptical of Steffy's return, and with good reason. And it's taking over her mind and everything at the office. After Daphne entices Carter, she gets to know Zende Forrester. Perhaps she becomes intrigued by Zende. If so, it could distract her and throw a wrench into Steffy's plan on Bold and the Beautiful. While Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McSinswood, gets Daphne Rose, Muriel Hilaire, to sink her teeth into Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, her husband, John Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, is in a bad place. Next week, he tries to keep his emotions in check. However, he can't help but stress over the fact that he could be Luna Nozawa's Lisa Yamada father. Of course, Papi Nozawa, Romy Park, swears he's not. But she could easily be lying on Bold and the Beautiful. Indeed, to protect him, and their secret that they slept together years ago. So John Finnegan may push for a paternity test. Later, he continues to be the glue that holds his family together. No doubt, this refers to his parents, Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, Jack Finnegan, Ted King, and Poppy. Perhaps a reunion is coming for Jack and Lie. After that, Poppy freaks out when she discovers Luna is no longer in jail. Elsewhere, Electra Forrester, Linnea Grace, prods Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, with questions. She's curious about his initial impression of Luna, back when he thought she was his sister on Bold and the Beautiful. Meanwhile, on B&B, Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, throws Ridge Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, for a loop when she pays him a visit. Indeed, it will be intense, especially if Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, is there. And soon, Brooke might get in Ridge's head and complicate things for him and Taylor. B&B is ready to explode. Don't miss a minute to see if Steffy Forrester can get Carter and Hope Logan, Annika Noel, out of Forrester Creations for good. The Bold and the Beautiful next week spoilers, Steffy gets her way. Next week on The Bold and the Beautiful, fans can expect an intense, high-stakes week as Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McSinswood, takes center stage, driving the storyline forward in ways only she can. As the matriarch of the Forrester family continues to navigate the chaos surrounding her loved ones, Steffy will find herself at a crossroads, where her decisiveness and strategic thinking will come to the forefront. The drama, suspense, and emotional moments are only escalating as Steffy gets closer to having things unfold exactly how she wants. Here's a preview of the fiery twists and turns that await. Steffy's strategic moves. Steffy has long been a master of handling family drama and navigating the complexities of her relationships, especially when it comes to business and the high-profile love triangle she's been tangled in. But next week, her plans take a bold leap forward. After weeks of back and forth with her brother Thomas, Matthew Atkinson, and with Liam, Scott Clifton, caught in the middle, Steffy is poised to make a move that will shift the dynamics within the Forrester family for good. At the heart of Steffy's plan is her unwavering belief that Thomas needs to be removed from Forrester Creations for good. After witnessing his manipulative behavior and how his actions nearly destroyed the family, Steffy is determined to secure her position in the family business, even if it means crossing a few lines. Next week, Steffy will come up with a strategic proposal that, if accepted, could remove Thomas from his position and solidify her own dominance at Forrester Creations. But with Ridge, Thorsten K., and Brooke, Catherine Kelly Lang, both heavily invested in Thomas' future, this will be no easy feat. Steffy's bold challenge to Thomas in a confrontation that promises to be explosive. Steffy will issue a bold challenge to Thomas. The stakes are higher than ever, and Steffy won't back down. Her sharp words will cut to the core as she makes it clear that Thomas' recent actions have crossed a line that cannot be ignored. Fans can expect Steffy to remind him of the destruction he caused and warn him that his time at Forrester may be one to simply accept defeat. His emotions will boil over, and his determination to maintain his power at Forrester Creations will become even more intense. In this showdown between brother and sister, expect plenty of fiery back and forth as both Steffy and Thomas make their case. But, as always, Steffy is not one to shy away from a challenge. She will use her skills and resources to back up her stance and push Thomas to his breaking point. A new romance blossoms. As Steffy continues to dominate the family business, there will also be room for some romance. Next week, fans will witness some unexpected sparks fly between Steffy and a familiar face. While Steffy's love life has been filled with turmoil over the years, her interactions with certain characters will leave her questioning her own desires. Steffy's chemistry with Finn, Tanner Novlin, has been undeniable, but with so many complications in their past, can they truly find their way back to each other? Next week, viewers will see Steffy face some difficult choices in her personal life as she navigates her feelings for Finn versus her commitment to her career. Is it possible for Steffy to find a balance between love and ambition? Or will she choose to focus solely on her role within the family and business, leaving her personal desires in the dust? Only time will tell. At the same time, Steffy's relationship with Liam continues to evolve. Although they have shared a long and complicated history, there are moments when the old feelings still surface. Steffy's actions next week will undoubtedly lead to some difficult decisions for Liam. Will Steffy finally get the life she's always wanted, or will she be forced to confront the complicated reality of balancing family, business, and romance? Brooke and Ridge's conflict intensifies. As Steffy works her magic within the Forrester empire, Ridge and Brooke's relationship will also experience significant turbulence. The tension between Steffy's choices and Ridge's love for his children will create a lot of friction between him and Brooke. Ridge is stuck in the middle, constantly torn between defending his son, Thomas, and supporting his daughter, Steffy. Brooke, on the other hand, is increasingly frustrated by Ridge's inability to take a firm stand. Brooke's loyalty to her children will clash with Ridge's dedication to his own family, and it seems that next week, the relationship will be pushed to the limit. Ridge's indecision and his failure to fully support Steffy's vision for Forrester will cause a rift between them, as Brooke feels more and more alienated from him. This ongoing battle over Thomas and Steffy will likely set the stage for a huge turning point in Ridge and Brooke's marriage. Can they find common ground, or will this disagreement be the catalyst for a much larger separation between the two? Will Steffy's ambitions lead to her downfall? While Steffy is determined to have her way, there's always a price to be paid for ambition. Next week, Steffy may come to realize that her aggressive pursuit of control within the Forrester family could have unintended consequences. Her actions will undoubtedly rub some of her loved ones the wrong way, and she may find herself isolated at a time when she needs family support more than ever. Ridge, for one, could have a difficult time supporting Steffy if her plans involve sacrificing Thomas' future. As a father, Ridge's loyalty to Thomas is unshakable. This will undoubtedly cause tension between father and daughter, and Steffy may have to reckon with the possibility that getting her way in business might result in losing the family support she's always relied on. The week ahead, next week, promises to be filled with tension, drama, and some major shifts in the Forrester family. Steffy's strategic moves will rock the boat, and while she seems poised to get what she wants, the road ahead will be anything but smooth. With family loyalties tested, romantic entanglements unresolved, and power struggles intensifying, fans can expect nothing less than a week of high drama as The Bold and the Beautiful continues to captivate audiences. Will Steffy get everything she desires, or will the consequences of her actions leave her with more than she bargained for? Stay tuned to find out what happens next on this thrilling, unpredictable.